Hello there and welcome back to France. Last time we started the integration process, we took in Naples, we took in Savoy, and also Hainaut. We are also currently in the process of integrating Bohemia here. Also, apparently, there's a few things that I've missed. You can apparently, no, maybe not. I was told that you could order your troops on board ships while they were at the port, but doesn't seem like it. Still. Doesn't really matter. We'll be going war against Great Britain once the claim is done. I believe it is. So we'll declare war on them. We're also improving our relations with Brittany because we want to annex them as soon as possible. Other than that, there aren't really that much going on. The Hungarians are being overrun by the Ottomans, and such we can potentially get into a war with them pretty fast. We are already in war with Brandenburg for the vassalization of Lorraine, and we have the diplomatic relations that's needed. I'll also be testing out if accepting relations from other people, like them wanting military access, actually has anything to do with my diplomatic relations. So we'll see how that turns out. But for now, we'll be waiting for that guy to get home, and then we can actually test it right now. We have 6. We can accept the Tuscan Wanderers. Yep, my bad then, but still, I'm a little bit more E3, and also they hate my guts, so I'll probably declare war on them as well. And I think I'll actually take Lombardia, release Milan here, possibly as vassal, or we'll have to see. But that's quite, of course, a possibility. And also we could potentially try and vassalize Tuscany afterwards. I'm actually quite tempted now to go after the Pope himself. I think I can vassalize him as well, and then simply continue, because what I want to do is, as you know, get all of the coastal areas, all of this, sooner or later. But Norway and Great Britain are big concerns simply because of the fact that they can start colonizing the New World if I'm unlucky. So we want to take them down a couple notches, hopefully through... I can actually royal marriage them if they had liked me a little bit more. So we'll be declaring war on Great Britain. Then we'll be sending our guys to help them out. The fact that they're allied with the Palatinate, Aragon, and the Pope. If I can get at least a Pope into this, maybe even if I can, maybe even vassalize Friesland. We'll have to see. But as long as I can vassalize and then annex, that works out fine for me. But we have enough troops in the area, so we'll go ahead and declare war. And Great Britain only has 9,000 regular units, so I don't really see why this should be an issue. They also don't have that much of a fleet. Potentially I could get some pain thanks to the amount of troops they have. But as you know, I don't actually want to siege anything myself. I simply want to fight them. I want my vassals to siege. Vassals and unions, I know. I tend to say that a lot, that I want my vassals to siege without really having my vassals siege. But yeah, I want them to siege simply because, as you know, if I can at least hand lands over to them, I won't get any aggressive expansion myself, and I will get the lands sooner or later. So what I will be doing, as usual, is simply sitting by on my arse and well, allowing my vassals to siege whatever they desire, and I'll hand it over to them rather than myself. So without any further ado, we'll go ahead and these wars. I'm pretty sure that it won't really be any big problems. So for now we'll be concentrating on simply containing these guys more or less, and also we'll be converting everything back. But I'm pretty sure that the Brandenburg War will soon be done. I have the Austrians running around, I have everyone else running around. I haven't checked, however, how expensive it would be to... Yeah, actually it's 74% war score to demolish him as a French vassal, and apparently I'll take some aggressive expansion from it too, which is kind of bad. But still, hopefully then I can have these guys take some land in the area. But hopefully from Ulm here, we'll most likely declare war on them sooner or later. Trier, Pfalz, nope, nothing I can take, but at least as long as they actually have a possibility of sieging it, I can potentially hand it over to them. So that is what we will be aiming for. That is what we will be hoping for, and then we'll simply have to see how it turns out in the end. But I'm pretty sure we'll get what we want. So I'll be fighting these wars, and then we'll see how it turns out afterwards. We have just finished the integration of Bohemia. Integration is a slow process, as we already know. We did want to try and get a royal marriage here, though. They still have succession war between Poland and the Palatinate, but I want to make sure that I can actually get them into a union. So I will most likely bribe them now, send that guy to improve the relations, and then we will be using that to our advantage here. But as you know, we just integrated Bohemia, so I should potentially cut down on some of the forces they had. Will be, let's see, how 15. We'll be making it to 12. 4-4. We'll make it to 10-5-5. It's a little bit unorthodox in terms of how I set up my armies, but still, it's a fair enough army to simply have running around in these lands here, causing me to have some sort of security. The only real issue is now is that I want actually to hand over these lands to a vassal, because I can take lands from Brunswick without any problems. We might even get some Portuguese provinces here, which they'll probably sell back, but still it won't hurt me in any way whatsoever. And also going after Tuscany now is starting to get more and more what I should do. Probably go after the Pope first, simply for the purpose of vassalizing him, then having Tuscany hand over those 3 provinces to him, and then we will annex later. We also have 8 now, so we have 3. We'll be taking one for I think Norway, one for Lorraine, and probably one for the Pope then. So we'll have to see how we'll deal with that, but as of now that isn't really a problem. Both of these are almost back at the positives, mostly just because we're at war. But I'm pretty sure also as long as we stay in war, the unions won't disappear. So that's not an issue here. Excellent trade, something. But as I said, I'll be finishing these wars. You can see we're almost done with Brunswick here and Brandenburg, so not really anything to worry about. I'm still just running around causing some trouble for the British here. It would seem that I will have to take some damage in terms of aggressive expansion, because I don't get why Scotland are sieging the Highlands, but that doesn't really matter. We'll be sieging, as you know, trying to sort this out one way or another, and then we'll see what we'll end up with. As you can see, Friesland has been completely sieged along with Brunswick, and I can actually make peace deals without consulting anyone else. I'll actually hand Gelre over to the Portuguese. It doesn't really matter if they get any extra provinces, as far as I'm concerned. We'll also have them renounce the claim on Osnabrück, and it's a little bit too bad I couldn't take Friesland itself, but I can live with this. I can always take these 2, but it'll incur too much aggressive expansion, and with the vassal upset, I can't really do that. But Friesland will give us another thing that will be positive. I can now get Portugal. We'll get a continuous land border into these lands, so we'll be waiting for a diplomat to get home. Then we will be making a new peace deal here, where Osnabrück and Westphalen will go to Portugal, hand over to Austria. And as you know, I don't get any aggressive expansion myself. It's all of it goes to my unions. So that's basically how I will have to conquer, and that is basically the way you'll have to conquer. It's a cheap trick. I believe you should suffer some aggressive expansion yourself by doing it like this, but still, as you can see, we are getting a lot of the lands rather fast, and I have been a little bit too much holed up in this area here, so I will probably move closer to well, the eastern lands sooner or later. Probably take Ottoman, take a province here and here, so I can start exploring the eastern lands once we actually have what's necessary. But can I royal marriage these guys now? Nope. We'll have to get them a little bit happier, and no. It seems that they have not a weak throne anymore. I failed Poland though. We'll do this then. If I can get Poland, I'll get basically the border I need. Why is the relation guy? I actually sent him home. Let's see if claiming Rome. Seems like it. I I actually sent him home for a very long time ago. Well, that's too bad, but still. Not really going in it or making too much progress here. It seems that Wales is taking some land of their own, might actually have to forcibly vassalize them. And if the Swedes actually take some land here, that would also be kind of negative. So I have no idea how things will actually turn out, but as things are now, it'll be a little bit interesting to see. Sieges are done here. It's a little bit too bad that the lands that actually are bordering me will automatically get part of me, so to speak. But we'll be making peace here. I'll probably send this guy home just for a little while. It's still quite a long time before I can actually start the integration process. So once he's home, there we go. And also he's closest, so I won't waste too much time with him. Anhalt, do we want to do this? Anhalt, Leeuwenburg. I think they'll probably just sell them, so it's no real value. I could always have them give up the claim on Neumark, return Altmark to Brunswick, Lauenburg to Holstein, Mecklenburg to Holstein. I could always screw over the Roman Empire though, or Roman Emperor, which leaves me in a better position overall. So I think we'll actually go for this. I'll have a strong Holstein, I guess, but I can always cause some troubles for them. They do hate me though, mostly due to my aggressive expansion, but still. We are making headway here. Portugal kind of hate me, but we'll be best buds again. I simply need to keep them positive. The problem will be the Austrians here, once it comes to the point where we want to try and integrate them, because as you can see, it hurts quite a lot the relations here, and I will have to integrate them. I can't simply go for luck here. So what we will be doing, as we have been doing for a while, is actually try and help out the Portuguese here in protecting their lands and also protecting myself that way. It's a little bit scary though that they haven't colonized something. I would guess they have some colonies up here, and I have no colonies to send, but apparently it's close enough, I think. Yeah. So potentially I can also start colonizing myself. I simply have to get in a position to do so. But for now, this is what we control of lands. We control pretty much. We'll probably get a little bit more after the Great Britain War. And this will probably have to be the end of this episode. We have been making some gains. We have integrated Bohemia. And if we're lucky now, we'll also get Poland. If I can get them, we would basically be making loads of gains. Now, the real question is, why am I still occupying these guys? There we go, subjugate the Duchy of Lorraine has been completed. Let's see, what do we want to do next? We will become the papal controller, I guess. Anything here we can do? Yeah, we actually have quite a lot of provinces to convert now, because, surprise, Bohemian provinces were all Protestant. So we have our work cut out for us. We should potentially go for the counter-revolution. Counter-revolution. I don't know why I say counter-revolution. It's something that annoys me. But still, what we will be doing is, I think, take this one. I'm pretty sure that if I take... no. I'm pretty sure if I did this, it will actually sort it out. But how are we doing in terms of this? I could potentially just... No, we'll wait. Although, it would help. It's not seriously something that's needed, and I want to keep the costs as low as possible, at least for the time being. It seems that sellers are starting to cause some troubles for the Ottomans as well. But as I was saying, this will be the end of this episode, and hopefully you have enjoyed it. We'll be dealing a little bit more with Great Britain in the next one. Pretty sure we will be winning. Hopefully I can hand some of these lands over to some buds of mine. But if I can't, then it'll be expensive to take Great Britain, I think. What I can do, of course, is take Northumberland, possibly even release England. Worst case scenario, I don't think that's possible while Great Britain is in existence. But yeah, we'll have to see. Also, might even have to go after Sweden a little bit sooner than anticipated. Can of course fabricate a claim and so forth. And as you can see of this list, Poland will be a priority to get the royal marriage with, so that we can actually Poland can't afford no diplomatic relation. Wow, that kind of sucks. But well, we'll see if we can get lucky, get deals with them. Also, Muscovy, I've apparently moved over here. Kazan, Timurids, Persia. So all kinds of interesting things are going on, but for now, Aragon, Great Britain, and Norway and Sweden, they're actually kind of getting big. Will be the main areas. Of course, Central Europe as well, and sooner or later the Ottomans, the Moroccans, Algiers. I should possibly have focused a little bit more on Morocco, taken basically everything here, then vassalize them, hand it back to them, so forth. So we'll have to see what we'll actually do, but for now we'll be trying to keep ourselves out of trouble and keep on growing. That's that. I did talk a little bit longer than anticipated, but once again, thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and I'll see you around next time. Bye.